Welcome you here to the campus of Steinbrenner High School as the tip-off is won by the Leto Falcons to start off this contest. The Warriors have lost their last 5 games, and the Leto Falcons looking for their first win of the 2018-19 campaign. A jumper from the left side. This one won't go. On the left side for Danny Rivera. Up top now for the Warriors. On the right side, it's Angelo Sardania. Sardania with it, spins, turns, gives it to Banerjee, left side wing. It's Miller. He lets go a 3, splash, knocks it down from the left side of the wing. And the Warriors are up 3-0 early. On the left side of the wing, gives it to the left elbow. With the basketball, it's Marcus Adams. On the right side for Sejan Stevens. And his pass down low, stolen by Justin Daniels up over the timeline. Daniels dishes it left side wing. Banerjee pulls the trigger and splash. Knocks down a 3 from the left side wing. And the Warriors are up 6-0 early with 6:54 to play here in the first quarter. The 30-second timeout called by head coach Bill Robertson. We'll be right back here on the GSHS Sports Network. It's your home for Steinbrenner Hoops. Off the inbound, the Falcons with it. On the left wing side and back up top. It's over on the right wing side for Sejan Stevens. Gives it at the top to Christopher Fertuga. Back over to Sejan Stevens on the right side for a 3. In and out off the heel, kicks out. Now on the left side wing for the 3-pointer. And the second chance opportunity is good for Christopher Fertuga, the captain, a senior captain for this Falcon team. Warriors with the basketball now, dribbling up over the timeline. Was Sardania, gives it to Miller. Miller in the lane, beautiful feed to Rich Barnes. He can't get the shot to go off the heel and kicks out. And Fertuga gets the rebound, gives it to Sejan Stevens on the right side. On the left side wing, Fertuga gives it down low. Going up for the bucket is Jose LeBron. He gets it to go off the glass and in, and it's 6-4. Warriors with a 2-point lead. Jalen Miller's pass over to Sardania. Sardania up over the timeline with the pass to Banerjee to Rich Barnes, left wing side, and back up top to Angelo Sardania. Left wing side to Rich Barnes, and up top Banerjee. Banerjee, no-look pass, gives it to Jalen Miller. Pass down low to Justin Daniels. He got it tipped, knocked away, but Jalen Miller able to pick it up on the right side wing with under 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. Warriors up 6-5. Right wing side, Sardania. He'll take the shot at the deep 3. Up the heel, it kicks out of the easy, uncontested rip-down rebound for Danny Rivera. Up over the timeline, it's Sejan Stevens, left wing side. Jose LeBron now pass down low, going up for the shot in the lane. It's no good from Marcus Adams, and the rebound for the Warriors. Jalen Miller comes up the other side, puts up a jumper from the right elbow. It's good. 8-5. Warriors now up by 3. Matt Shear here with you, the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. In the lane, it's Marcus Adams, Jose LeBron, and now Sejan Stevens on the left side for 3. It's no good. A chase down rebound going down to the ground to grab it was Justin Daniels, gave it to Barnes, and now it's ahead to Banerjee up over the timeline. Banerjee settles it down at the point. We approach now the final 4.5 of play here in the first quarter. The jumper from the free throw line off the heel is no good for Jalen Miller. On the rebound, it goes off of Justin Daniels, the senior forward, standing at 6'3" for this Warrior team. And so the Falcons will get the basketball. They'll inbound it to the left of the basket along the baseline, and the inbound goes to Sejan Stevens, the junior captain. Stands at 5'8". At the top, it's Christopher Fertuga. The pass down low and trying to hit Adams. It's stolen by Daniels. He gives it to Jalen Miller, who finishes on the right hand from the right block, and it's 10-5. Warriors with a 5-point advantage. Under 4 to play in the first quarter. Up top, it's Danny Rivera on the left wing side for Sejan Stevens. Stevens pass up top goes to Fertuga. Back to Stevens and along the left wing. And not able to get a handle on it as he lost the basketball going out of bounds. Was Marcus Adams. It's a turnover. The Warriors to get the basketball with 3:45 to play here in the first quarter. Up by 5. Head coach J.R. Allen for the Steinbrenner Warriors. 5 wins away from 150 career combined between the boys and the girls programs in 10 seasons for the Warriors. On the right side wing for 3, it's no good. Danny Rivera off the heel. It kicks out. Chase down rebound for Gerald Manuel. And the putback is good. It's a triple on the left wing side for Manuel. And now coming up the other way, it's Angelo Sartania. Sartania, right wing side. Jalen Miller trying to answer for 3. It's off of the far side iron. Kicks out. And the rebound for Fortuga. Fortuga gives it on the right wing side. It's Rivera for 3, and he knocks it down. And it's now a 1-point lead for this Falcon team. They're up 11-10, under 3 to play here in the first quarter. Pass up over the timeline comes to Sed Wesson, who just checked in. Left wing side, Jordan Fortenberry puts up a 3-pointer. It's off of the near side of the iron, and the rebound falls into the hands of Jose LeBron. Coming up the other way, left wing side, it's Danny Rivera up top to Jose LeBron. LeBron with the basketball. Gives it to Stevens. Stevens on the W part of the Warriors logo at midcourt. Gives on the left wing side for a 3-point attempt from Rivera. That shot is no good. And the rebound for the Warriors, it's Justin Daniels. Daniels goes in on the right side of the lane, and a nice move around the defender. Is able to put it off the glass and in for the 2-point layup. Warriors back up by 1. Warriors up 12-11 and dribbling up over the timeline at Stevens. On the left wing side for Manuel, then to Rivera, then to Stevens, back to Manuel up top. And Rivera on the left wing side, covered by Jordan Fortenberry. On the right wing side, the pass comes inside to Christopher Fortuga. Fortuga back out to Stevens. To Rivera up top. To the right side wing for Stevens against Sed Wesson. 1:50 to play in the first quarter, and after taking his first step before dribbling was Gerald Manuel. He gets called for the travel, and the Warriors get the basketball after the turnover. The inbound on the left of the scores table along the sideline from Jalen Miller goes to Sartania, and then to Riddy Banerjee, back to Sartania. Sartania up over the timeline, gives it to Jalen Miller, and he gets knocked away by Stevens, and he gets called for the foul. That's the first foul between either of these teams. First personal for Sejan Stevens this evening comes at the 1:44 mark of the first quarter. So after the foul, the inbound comes from Sartania. Gives it to Miller, back over to Sartania on the left wing side. Sartania gives it to Wesson on the right wing side, pulling up a jumper just inside the arc. No good for Jalen Miller on the right side. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's off of a Warrior on the rebound, so the Falcons will get the basketball. There's also a foul called against Angelo Sartania. That's his first personal of the evening, and both teams with one team foul under 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Up top, it's Gerald Manuel. Back over to Danny Rivera on the right wing side. He's covered by Sartania. On the left wing side, at the corner, it's Manuel. He's double-teamed, has to work in against Daniels. Gets the pass off to Jose LeBron. Not able to get the first shot to go, but he's able to tip in the second one down below the basket. And it's 13-12. Leto with a 1-point lead. Now dribbling up over the timeline. Riddy Banerjee is fouled by Danny Rivera. First personal for Danny Rivera. 2 fouls now for the Leto Falcons. Just 1 for the Steinbrenner Warriors. As we are now in the final minute of play in the first quarter. Right wing side, it's Sartania. And trying to hit Banerjee inside the lane. He wasn't looking off of his hands. It's communication there coming the other way. The Falcons going up for the layup was Fortuga. Wasn't able to get the shot off. And Sed Wesson now coming the other way. He puts up the shot off the high glass. Trying to work over the top of Jose LeBron and couldn't get it to go. Over the timeline, it's Manuel. Now Stevens going up for the layup on the left side. It's no good. The rebound is tipped into the hands of Justin Daniels. Now a fast break for the Warriors on the other side, and it's Jalen Miller who finishes with the left hand. Warriors back up by 1, 14-13 as we approach the final 20 seconds of play here in the first quarter. On the left wing side, it's Stevens back up top. to Rivera and again to Stevens. Now to Jose Braun, left wing side, 4 seconds. A pass down low. Vertuga lost it, and a foul call down low. I believe this one's going to be on the Warriors. And the foul's against Riddy Banerjee. And the Leto Falcons on the inbound. Going in for the shot from the left elbow, trying to get it to toilet bowl in, and he beats the buzzer. As it rolls around up there as the buzzer was going off. It's a bucket for Sejan Stevens and a 15-14 lead at the end of one quarter. The Warriors trail by 1. We'll be back in 30 here on the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. This is your home for Steinbrenner Hoops. Second quarter action about to start as we welcome you back here to the broadcast on the GSHS Sports Network. Matt Shear here with you. Broadcasting live on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. The inbound comes from Banerjee on the far side. Gives it to Jalen Miller. He gets knocked away from behind, and the foul is going to be the second personal of the evening against Sejan Stevens. So again, the inbound will come from Riddy Banerjee on the far sideline. The pass comes to Sed Wesson in the backcourt, and he'll work against Rivera as he dribbles up over the timeline to the front court. Now a jumper from the right side. Splash! Angelo Sardegna knocks it down from the right corner. Warriors up 17-15. Back up by 2. Over to the right wing side, and the pass over the head from Gerald Manuel was intended for Juan Montanez. Goes out of bounds into the first row of seating. And so Banerjee will inbound it for the Warriors. It comes to Sardegna, who's up over the timeline. Banerjee on the left side wing to Sardegna, pulls for a deep three up top. Off the iron and off of the glass, but can't find the bucket. The Falcons coming the other way with it and not able to get a handle on it was Vertuga on the pass, and it's a turnover. Here comes Banerjee in the lane. He goes up for the shot, not able to finish. As it's off the glass, off the iron, but again, no good. On the right side, going up for the shot, and what a block down low. Knocking it away was Justin Daniels from Jose LeBron. Right wing side, Sardegna for 3. Off the near side of the iron, and the rip down rebound for Vertuga. Up over the timeline, it's Rivera. Left wing side. He'll give it to Gerald Manuel. Over to the right side for Juan Montanez, and back up top to Danny Rivera. Montanez on the right side, out to the right corner for Jose LeBron. Back to Vertuga, goes up over the top of Sardegna for the shot, but can't get it to go. Sardegna gets the board. He's up over the timeline, left wing side to Banerjee. Gives it in the left corner. Now a jumper just inside the arc, and it's good as it toilet bowls into the bucket for Jalen Miller. 19-15, Warriors back up by 4. Left wing side, it's Danny Rivera. Rivera, right wing side, Montanez driving in, going up for the shot. Good defense there by Banerjee, and the rebound for Justin Daniels. Banerjee up over the timeline. Right wing side, it's Sardegna. Sardegna works his way in, back outside up top. Sed Wesson in the lane. Over the left wing side, Miller thought about it. He'll dribble in. Pass down low goes to Justin Daniels. Draws the foul, and one. Gets the bucket to go. Daniels will go to the line here for a chance at the three-point play. The Warriors up by 6, 21-15. And the foul goes against Jose LeBron, the senior captain, standing at 6'4". Plays both the center forward positions. So Daniels at the line. Try to put the Warriors up by 7. Free throws up, and it knocks down nothing but net. 22-15, Warriors up. Over the timeline, it's Stevens. Gives it to Manuel, back to Rivera. Now on the right wing side for Stevens, back up top to Manuel. Right wing side for Stevens, back to Manuel. Now on the left side of the top of the key. Back up top, it's Stevens trying to direct traffic. Left wing side, Rivera in the corner. It's Manuel, back up top, Stevens. 5.5 to play in the first half. Now a jumper from the right side for 3 is good for Danny Rivera, and it's 22-18. Warriors up by 4. In the lane, it's Banerjee. Left wing side, Daniel Sardania up at the top, going in the lane with the finger roll, in and out of the bucket, no good. Fighting for the rebound and grabbing it was Marcus Adams. Gives it ahead to Stevens. Now on the right side, it's Rivera. Left wing side to Manuel, and now in the corner, it's Fortuga. Fortuga going up for the bucket. Draws a foul, but can't get the bucket to go, but he'll shoot 2 in the line. That's Banerjee's second personal of the evening. Fortuga at the line, right over left, staggered with the feet, puts up the free throw, rattles around the rim, but kicks out to the right side. Exactly 5 to play here in the first quarter. Excuse me, the first half. Fortuga bends at the knees, puts the second shot up, and knocks this one down, nothing but net. 22-19, 3-point, possession lead for the Warriors. Miller gives it to Rich Barnes. Barnes up over the timeline with his pass to Miller. Miller, no-look pass down low to Fortenberry, and just led Fortenberry a bit too far. The steal by Manuel, now going up for the bucket on the other side of the floor, was no good for Adams, but then going up for the shot but not able to get it to go was Manuel, but he is fouled as he goes up for the shot. And the foul is against Zed Wesson. Wesson's first personal of the evening, and both teams now with 14 fouls with 4:43 to go in the first half. Free throw goes up. It's off of the heel and kicks out to the left side for Justin Daniels to go hunt down. And now Manuel at the line here to at least try to knock down one of these. And he does the second one, and it's a 2-point, 22-20 lead for the Warriors. Jalen Miller with the basketball. Passes up as it's Zed Wesson up over the timeline. Now the pass down low, the feed from Daniels to Sardania as he gets the layup to go on the right side. Back to a 4-point, 2-possession game, 24-20, Warriors lead. Under 4.5 to play in the first half. Adams back up top to Stevens. Right side to Danny Rivera. Rivera dribbles back up towards the top of the key. Now on the left wing side. Manuel will take a wide open look. Off the glass, too high and too hard. And the rebound goes to Daniels. Now on the right side, Miller. Miller dribbles in. Got it knocked away, and Stevens comes away with a steal. He's up over the timeline working against Daniels. Dishes it to the right side of the lane. The shot goes up for Fortuga. It's no good, and the rebound for Daniels. Gives it to Miller. Miller with a nice hesitation on the move, goes up for the shot and gets fouled and hits the deck hard along the baseline under the basket. And Fortuga picks up his first personal. 5-team fouls now for the Leto Falcons. So it sends Jalen Miller to the free throw line. Bends at the knees after dribbling twice, spinning the ball in his hands, puts it up, rolls around the rim, and kicks out to the left side. 3:52 to play in the first half. Warriors started out the season 2-0 and have lost 5 straight. Now 0-5 in district play, looking for their first district win of the 2018-19 campaign as Miller sinks it nothing but net. 25-20. two-possession game and a 5-point lead for the Warriors. Up top to Danny Rivera, right wing side. It's to Stevens. Back up top to Manuel and in the lane. Now putting up a shot from the left elbow was Adams. No good. Able to tip it back out to Stevens, and Adams gets the feed, puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound. The third opportunity, still can't get it. Tip-tap rebound into the hands of Fortuga. Now dishes it to the right side for Stevens. His three won't go, and it goes out of bounds, and the Warriors look at the basketball. But gave the Leto Falcons plenty of chances there. Quite a few missed opportunities. The Warriors get by unscathed. 3:20 to play in the first half, and the inbound will come to the right side of the basket along the baseline for Jalen Miller. Miller gives it ahead to Sardania. Sardania to Sed Wesson as he dribbles up over the timeline against Danny Rivera. The pass comes up to Jalen Miller. Now up top for the three-pointer. Splash! Sardania knocks it down. Another triple behind the arc, and Sardania continues his hot shooting from outside the perimeter. Up over the timeline, it's Stevens. Stevens on the right side. Gives it to the corner for Fortuga. Fortuga thought about taking a shot, but he gives it to LeBron and back outside. And now on the left wing side, here's a triple on a high arcing shot from Danny Rivera. It brings it now to 28-23, a 5-point lead for the Warriors as we approach the 2.5 mark. And a foul as Angelo Sardania was dribbling up over the timeline. He drew the contact. A foul comes against Danny Rivera, his second personal of the evening. Next foul will put the Warriors in the bonus with 16 fouls for the Leto Falcons. Up over the timeline, it's Jalen Miller. Miller gets the pass away just in time to Riddy Banerjee. Now in the right corner, here's Sardania. Toilet bowls in and out. He thought he had another triple from the right corner. On the right side, it's Fortuga. The Falcons with the basketball, gives it to Jose LeBron in the lane. He goes up for the shot, draws the contact, but can't get the bucket to go. And the foul will be against the junior guard, Rich Barnes, his first personal of the evening. 5 team fouls for the Warriors, and that sends Jose LeBron to the basket for 2. Bends the basketball in his hands, bends in the knees, puts the shot up and knocks it down. Jose LeBron makes this a 4-point game, 28-24, with 2:14 to play until halftime. Run at the line, bends to the knees, knocks it down. And a timeout taken by head coach J.R. Allen, a full timeout. So with 3-point lead for the Warriors, we'll take a 30-second break here on the GSHS Sports Network as head coach J.R. Allen talks it over with his team for the final 2:14 to play here in the first half. You're listening to your home for Steinbrenner Hoops. Off the inbound, the Warriors with it. It's Jalen Miller who takes it up over the timeline. He's with speed. Looks down low, and his pass is right into the hands of Jose LeBron, the steal. Right wing side. Rivera stops on a dime. He knocks it down. A triple from the right side, and we're tied at 28. Under 2 to play in the first half. Danny Rivera able to knock it out. Came away with a steal, then had to save it from going out of bounds. Warriors get it back. Jalen Miller from the left elbow puts up a 2-point jumper, going up for the shot. It's no good, and a foul on the rebound. And the foul is against Justin Daniels, his first personal. Both teams, 16 fouls. Off the inbound for Tuga. Gives it to Stevens. Sets up the play as he dribbles up over the timeline. And a foul before the basket. The foul is against Angelo Sardegna. And it's the one-on-one opportunity, putting the Falcons in the bonus. At the line, it's Manuel. Knocks down his first one, and it's a 1-point lead for the Falcons. Second free throw, no good, but LeBron got the rebound. Under 90 seconds to play here in the first half. On the right side, back up top with the basketball, it's Sejan Stevens. Stevens to Jose LeBron. On the left side, gives it to Manuel, who's up top working against Justin Daniels. Now on the right side, I'll take it back up top towards the point. It's Sejan Stevens. Sejan dribbles in, then dishes it back outside. Jose LeBron at the top. He'll take a three-pointer, and he knocks it down. A triple from up top. It's 32-28, under a minute to play here in the first half. Warriors trailing by 4. And a foul after Riddy Banerjee got rid of the basketball into the hands. A steal by Fertuga, and he's called with the foul. It's his second personal, and now sets up a one-on-one opportunity for the Warriors. Come down to the other side of the floor. Angelo Sardegna will sit down. And a one-on-one opportunity for Riddy Banerjee. Free throws off the heel and kicks out to the left side of the rebound for Fertuga. Now on the right side, it's Stevens. Gives it to Fertuga. Back over to Stevens on the right side. 40 seconds to play here in the first half. On the right side with it is Danny Rivera. Rivera gives it back up top to Manuel. Now over to the right side wing for Fertuga in the corner. Under 30 seconds to play in the first half. Left wing side. Pass comes from Manuel to Jose LeBron. LeBron with the basketball from the left block. He's able to post up in a beautiful finish with the layup, 34-28. On the right wing side. Back up top with the basketball, it's Jalen Miller who looked the clock down here, 4 seconds. Up top, Banerjee at the buzzer. Splash! Knocks it down. That brings us to the end of the first half. 34-31. The score. That brings us to halftime, and while we have a minute, we'd like to let our listeners know to make sure to come out next Wednesday at Chick-fil-A after exams to support DECA as we plan to travel to state competition. Make sure to head out to Chick-fil-A to sponsor DECA at Steinbrenner High School. And make sure to mention GSHS DECA at the checkout desk at Chick-fil-A. Make sure to go out next Wednesday after exams. 34-31, the score at the half. Warriors trail by 3. This is your home for Steinbrenner Hoops on the GSHS Sports Network. Welcome back here to the contest between the Leto Falcons and your Steinbrenner Warriors. About 4 minutes until the end of halftime, when we'll be getting back to action here for the start of the third quarter. Just running on a couple things. The score right now, 34-31. If you're just joining us here on the GSHS Sports Network, the Warriors trail the Falcons by 3. And you also want to tune in for the girls' game coming up next. It's supposed to tip off at 8 o'clock, but as you and I know, that pretty much never happens unless we get a running clock. So might run a little bit late, but just make sure to check out the girls' game link after to tune in once this broadcast concludes here on the GSHS Sports Network on our GSHS Sports YouTube channel. We also want to remind you that next Wednesday, you should head out to Chick-fil-A to, after exams, support DECA plans to travel to state competition. Make sure to mention GSHS DECA at the checkout to help fundraise for that event. We'll be back here in 3 minutes for the start of the third quarter here on the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. I'm Matt Shear. We'll see you back here for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back here for the start of the third quarter. Warriors trail by 3, 34-31 to the Leto Falcons as the Falcons start off with the basketball up top. It's Manuel. Manuel on the right side to Stevens, gives it to Jose LeBron. Pass down low, it's Fertuga. Fertuga goes up for the shot. Off the heel, his putback is no good. He gets another rebound, goes up for the shot, and then the call is a jump ball down on the floor. And it's in possession. The possession arrow favors the Steinbrenner Warriors, so Jalen Miller will inbound. Vertuga thought the ball should have been a Falcon basketball. Didn't think there was actually jump ball on the call. And a word with the official, but they're all good now. Up over the timeline, it's Banerjee. Banerjee gives it on the left wing side, now dribbling in, going for the layup, and a nice move from Angelo Sardinio, the junior. The leading scorer for this Warrior team. Close to 20 points a game. Left wing side, a deep three for Rivera. It's off the heel, kicks out, and an easy rebound into the hands of Rich Barnes. Gives it to Riddy Banerjee and then to Jalen Miller up over the timeline. Miller on the right wing side to Banerjee. Back to Daniels and back up top to Miller. Jalen Miller with the basketball. On the right side, trying to work around Manuel. Got it knocked away. It's Rivera who tosses it ahead to Manuel in the lane. He goes up for the layup off the heel. It's out. And a tussle for the basketball and another jump ball. This one's going to favor the Falcons. So Leto will get the basketball. 6:53 to play here in the third quarter. The inbound up top, it's Stevens. Stevens from the point, calling the plays. So we're on the right side, working against Justin Daniels. Pass goes to Vertuga. Vertuga against Angelo Sardinio, back up top to Manuel, who's against Banerjee. But right as he takes the step in before he dribbles, called for the travel, and it's a turnover, and the Warriors will get the basketball. 6:36 to play in the third quarter. Warriors trying to get on the winning column after 5 games in which they've fallen short. Get their first win in district play here in 2018-19. Up over the timeline, it's Miller. Miller got it knocked away like a poke check in hockey. Now coming the other way, it's the Falcons. Gerald Manuel gives in to Rivera, and it's knocked away and stolen. And here comes Jalen Miller on the fast break. He lays it up and in for the score. I'm up to the final 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Warriors back up by 1, 35-34. Right wing side, it's Danny Rivera. Gives it to Gerald Manuel. Now on the left wing side for St. John Stevens. Now to Jose LeBron in the lane. He gets it knocked away by Riddy Banerjee, and coming away with the loose basketball is Rich Barnes. He gives it to Banerjee, who's up over the timeline. Banerjee gets the pass to Barnes. Back up top. Wide open is Banerjee for the three. It's off the front side of the iron, and the rebound for Manuel. Gives it ahead to Stevens, then to Vertuga. And an offensive foul. And a head coach, Bill Robertson, not happy with the call. And fouls against Christopher Vertuga, his third personal of the evening. The inbound comes from Jalen Miller, goes to Riddy Banerjee, who's in the backcourt. He works against Rivera, gives it to Miller, who's up over the timeline. Miller in the lane. Nice move around his defender. And Adams and gets to the bucket with a 2-point layup, 37-34, a 3.1 possession game. Warriors on top. Up over the timeline, it's Stevens. Gives it to Manuel, and then the pass is stolen by Angelo Sardinio. Sardinio in the lane, working around his man. Couldn't get around Adams. He went up for the shot and created some contact using Adams' height to his advantage to then go up into the arm of Adams and draw the foul. So he'll shoot 2. It's Adams' first personal of the evening is Sardinio knocks down his first free throw, and Rich Barnes will check out, and in checks Sed Wesson. At the line again, second free throw was good. 2 of 2 on that attempt. It's a 5.2 possession game. 39-34 Warriors lead. Up over the timeline, it's St. John Stevens, a junior captain. On the left wing side, now dribbling in with the basketball and taking it back out of Stevens. Up top, it's Manuel. Right wing side to Danny Rivera. He's had himself a couple of nice high-arcing 3-point buckets. Bring this game even closer, and then I can give the lead as this is a nice feed down low, and finishing with the right hand is Adams. 39-36, Warriors now up by 3. Up over the timeline, it's Banerjee. Left wing side to Angelo Sardania. Sardania to Sid Wesson. Right wing side to Banerjee. Banerjee up top. No look pass from Miller. Now to Sardania, who knocks down the jumper from the right elbow. 41-36. Back to a 5-point lead for the Warriors. Up over the timeline. Stevens to Rivera to Jose LeBron on the right side wing. It's passed inside. Gets tipped away by Miller. To Daniels, then to Sardania, goes up for the bucket. He gets stuffed by the rim, but the putback is good for Justin Daniels, and a whistle. And a timeout by head coach J.R. Allen. It'll be a full timeout with 3:59 to play. Here in the third quarter, Warriors reclaim the lead. They're up 43-36. We'll be back in 30 here on the GSHS Sports Network, broadcasting on the GSHS YouTube channel. This is your home for Steinbrenner Hoops. Off the inbound, going up for the shot from the right elbow, no good for Stevens. The Falcons with the basketball here with the 3:40 mark of the third quarter. Now Stevens again going up for a nice shot, or nice move. Tried to make the shot look good, but it didn't fall in the bucket, so the Warriors will get the rebound. Under 3.5 to play here in the third quarter. Banerjee, left wing side to Jalen Miller. Miller, the second leading scorer on the Warriors, gives it to the top scorer in Sardania. Now on the right side to Banerjee. Now pass down low to Daniels, then to Miller, and he's called with the travel. So it's a turnover, and the Falcons will get the basketball back with 3:17 to play. Down 43-36. 7-point lead for this Warriors team. Up top, it's Manuel. Right wing side gives it to Danny Rivera. And back up top to Jose LeBron, who going up for the shot. He's not able to work his way around the Steinbrenner defenders, and the Warriors come over the basketball. And on the left wing side, Sardania, splash! Left wing side. He gives a big high five to his teammate Riddy Banerjee after cashing in from downtown on the left wing. Warriors up by 10, 46-36, left wing side. Stevens tries to answer off the heel, kicks out, and here comes Jalen Miller off the rebound. Now they a lot of speed, can't get the bucket to go, and Vertuga gets the rebound. Going up for the shot, it's Vertuga. He can't get it to go. LeBron with the shot, can't go, and the rebound back to Vertuga, and he gets the shot to go, and it's back to an 8-point lead for the Warriors. Left wing side, it's Justin Daniels. And now here's Sardania from the top. He fires a three, it's off of the iron, kicks out, and a timeout called. Excuse me, no timeout. One out of bounds, so the Falcons will get the basketball. Off the inbound, it's Stevens. Stevens dribbles up over the timeline. We're going to get Sardania. Right wing side. Gives it to Juan Montanez, who just checked in the ball game, who has it. Right wing side. Rivera gives it to LeBron. Back outside to Rivera. On the left wing side, it's Montanez. Montanez dribbles back up towards the top. Gives it to Rivera. Right wing side to Stevens. Stevens working against Banerjee. Back up top. Now left wing side to Rivera. Rivera. Cross-court pass on the right wing side. Montanez with hesitation thought about a three. Now on the left wing side to Vertuga. Now in the corner, it's Rivera. It's off of the iron. And a rip-down rebound for Banerjee. Banerjee up over the timeline. Under 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. The pass inside is tipped away from Rich Barnes and stolen by Juan Montanez, who's up over the timeline. Montanez passed down low, tried to hit Vertuga, and it's stolen by Sardegna with under 70 seconds to play. Final minute upcoming here in the third quarter. Warriors up by 8. Right wing side, it's Sardegna. Sardegna cross court pass to Barnes and then to Sardegna back up top to Banerjee, left wing side in the corner. It's Barnes. It's no good. The rebound for Stevens, who dribbles up over the timeline. Stevens in the lane, left wing side. Here's a wide open three for Montanez. Off the heel, it kicks out. And the rip down rebound for Banerjee working against Rivera. Final 30 seconds upcoming. Half minute to go. In the corner, it's Sed Wesson back up top on the left wing. In the corner, it's Daniels. Banerjee with the basketball. Sed Wesson on the right wing side. Gives it to the corner for Sardegna. Sardegna, a two-point jumper just inside the arc, is no good off the iron. Final 10 seconds of play. Driving in. Left wing side, Jose LeBron with his second three-pointer of the game. This one won't fall. And it's out of bounds off of the Warriors with 6.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Warriors up by 8, 46-38, and Jalen Miller will check in for Angelo Sardegna. The inbound to the right side of the basket on the baseline comes to Stevens. 4 seconds. The shot goes up off the heel. It kicks out. Rich Barnes with the basketball. Gives it ahead to Jalen Miller, who tried to deflect it towards the basket. But before it got to Miller, the time expired. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. The Warriors up by 8, 46-38. We'll be back here on the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel. It's your home for Steinbrenner Hoops. We'll be back in 30. Miller gets the inbound as we start the final quarter play. Barnes on the right wing side. Warriors are up by 8, 46-38. Going up for the bucket, it's Sed Wesson. He finishes with the left hand, and it's now back to a 10-point game. Up over the timeline, it's Stevens. Gives it on the left wing side to Danny Rivera, up top to Montanez, and this quick-paced offense with their love affair of passing continues. The left wing side, Montanez, cross-court pass on the right side to Rivera. Back to Stevens up top, left wing side to Montanez. Montanez gives it to Rivera up top, back to Montanez on the left wing side. Montanez gives it back up top to Stevens, almost stolen by Jalen Miller. Stevens pass inside. Vertuga with a floater in the lane is good. 48-40. Warriors lead by 8. Banerjee on the left wing side has to work around Stevens. Left wing side in the corner. It's Barnes. Barnes working against Rivera. Gets the pass off, but it's stolen right into the hands of Stevens. Stevens gives it to Vertuga. Vertuga lays it up and in for the bucket. And just like that, it's a 6-point game. 48-42. Warriors just up by 2 possessions. Over the timeline, left wing side, back up top, it's Sed Wesson. Wesson goes up for the layup. Just gets it off of the glass. Was complaining. Was trying to ask for a foul as there was some contact there. Going up for the bucket. Nice feed there. And the Warriors defensively starting to fall apart just a little bit as they're just up by 4, 48-44. Here in the fourth quarter, got to finish it out strong if you're the Warriors to get this first win of district play here in 2018-19. Jalen Miller on the right point. Warriors trying to settle it down with their point guard. Sed Wesson up top, left corner. It's Rich Barnes. Barnes back up top to Banerjee, gives it to Miller. Miller in the lane going up for the shot against Jose LeBron, and he's down on the floor, shaken up. On the other side, on the right wing, of attempting a three, and it's good from Stevens, and Miller is still down after taking a big hit going into the body of Jose LeBron. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. A 10-point lead has evaporated. The Warriors up by 1 as we go into an injury timeout. Jalen Miller down on the floor. We'll be back here on the GSHS Sports Network in 30 seconds with an update. It's your home for Steinbrenner Hoops. Back here in the GSHS Sports Network on the GSHS Sports YouTube channel, off the inbound, Sed Wesson. Jalen Miller was helped off. He's okay on the bench right now. And Sed Wesson goes up for the shot. It's no good. Now here come the Falcons, just down by 1 point, under 5.5 to play. Regulation, left wing side is Montanez. Gives it to Jose LeBron. The pass is then stolen right in front of Fertuga. It's Justin Daniels. Now on the left side, Sardinia gives it up to Riddy Banerjee. Up top for the Warriors, Banerjee on the left side as he milks down the clock to the final 5 minutes of regulation. Warriors up by 1. Up top, it's Banerjee, gets bumped into by Daniel Rivera. Danny Rivera, his 3rd personal of the evening. 3 fouls in this second half. The inbound almost goes into the backcourt. Sardinia gets 3 fouls for the Falcons and just none for the Steinbrenner Warriors. And a beautiful finish on the layup, able to take it home was Sardinia. And the Warriors now up by 3. 1 possession, 50-47. Up top, it's Montanez. Right wing side for Sejan Stevens. Now on the left wing side with the basketball, it's Montanez. Montanez will dribble back up towards the top and give it to Stevens. Back over to Montanez on the left side. Danny Rivera on the right wing side, back over on the left wing for Montanez. Gives it to Fertuga. He'll take a free throw right at the line. It's no good off of the iron, and the rebound for Sardinia. Sardinia settles it down as he's up over the timeline. Final 4 minutes of regulation. Left wing side now in the corner. Sardinia. It's off of the iron, kicks up, and Fertuga going up with Jose LeBron will pull the rebound from his teammate. Over the timeline on the far side, it's Stevens. Stevens working against Sardinia, gives it to Montanez up top. Montanez back over to Stevens on the left wing side. He'll pull the trigger, and he ties the ball game up with a triple on the left side wing. 50 all with the final 3.5 upcoming. Back up top to Sed Wesson. In the right corner, it's Barnes. Back on the right wing side to Wesson, and in the right corner for Barnes. Barnes against Danny Rivera, gives it to Sardinia up top. Sardinia gives it up top to Sed Wesson. And Wesson now driving in. He'll go up for the shot. It's off of the iron and glass, but no good. Montanez with the basketball, and this game tied up at 50 all. Approaching the final 3 minutes of regulation. Stevens gives it to Montanez. Now on the left side to Rivera, back up to Montanez. Montanez Working against Rich Barnes on the left wing side. A wide open Danny Rivera for three. It's off of the iron and kicks out. Fighting for the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds. And it stays in possession with the Leto Falcons. The inbound will be right on the right corner. Where baseline meets the sideline. The inbound comes from Vertuga. Gives it to Stevens, who's up top. Stevens, the pass inside to Jose LeBron with those long reaching arms, able to pick it up. Puts the shot up, but no good. Game still tied at 50, approaching the final 2.5. Said Wesson coming down the court with speed. To the right corner. Sardinia, splash, knocks it down. And the Warriors are back up by 3, 53-50. Under 2.5. Up over the timeline. Warriors up by 3. 53-50. The Falcons with the basketball. On the left wing side, it's Stevens. Back up top to Montanez. Montanez on the right wing working against Rich Barnes. A jumper just next to the left elbow is good for Stevens. And it's back to a 1-point game. 53-52 off the inbound. The Warriors have it up 1. Under 2 to play. In the fourth quarter, Sardinia dribbles up over the timeline. He's at the right point. Now 1:40 on the clock. Sardinia milking down the clock. Now gives it to the right wing side in the corner for Wesson. Now on the right wing dribbling in with it is Banerjee. Gives it to Wesson, who's up top. Gives it to the left corner. Banerjee now on the left wing. Splash! Knocks it down from the left corner. 56-52. Warriors up by 4. 1:15 to play in regulation. And now a right side three-point jumper on the right wing is no good for Stevens. LeBron going up for the shot. Draws a foul but can't get the bucket to go. Claps his hands in frustration, but he'll go to the line with a chance to shoot 2. And said Wesson, his second personal of the evening. And that is with 1:10 to play. Here in the fourth quarter, the first team foul for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, Jose LeBron at the line, knocks down his first free throw. Jalen Miller checks in and out checks the junior, Rich Barnes. Jose LeBron at the line, down by 3. Warriors with a 3-point lead. Here's the second free throw. It's off of the heel, kicks out, and the rebound goes to Justin Daniels, who did an excellent job of boxing out Gerald Manuel on the rebound. Warriors over the timeline. On the right side, it's Sardinia. Up top to Rudy Banerjee. 50 seconds to play in regulation. Left wing side in the corner, and then back up top taking it is Jalen Miller. And the jersey is pulled from behind, and the foul is against Juan Montanez. Montanez first personal of the contest, and the fourth team foul against the Falcons. Warriors just with 1. 49.2 to go. Clock continues to wind down off the inbound, and Tornables into the basket and 1. Jalen Miller gets the bucket to go. And the foul again against Juan Montanez. 2 quick fouls, his second personal. And now we have a full timeout called by head coach J.R. Allen with 46.6 to go. Warriors up 58-53. A 5-point lead. We'll be back in 30 as the Warriors look to have their first win and stop the 5-game losing streak. When we come back, we'll be back in 30. 46.6 to go in regulation, and it sends Jalen Miller to the free throw line.
Rebound and go.
Right over left with the feet staggered at the line, and the free throw is no good. Warriors up by 5, 40 seconds to play. Left wing side, Jose LeBron. Now in the corner, it's Danny Rivera. His three is no good. Fortuga with the rip-down rebound. Loose basketball. Miller falls onto it, gives it to Riddy Banerjee, and Banerjee is then wrapped up in a hug to draw the foul by Gerald Manuel. First personal for Gerald Manuel of the evening.
Deep.
Off the inbound from Jalen Miller, gives it to Banerjee, and Banerjee is fouled by Danny Rivera. That's Rivera's fourth personal. A one-on-one opportunity for Banerjee as puts the Warriors into the bonus. Up by 5. You know what they say about free throws? They're crucial down the stretch. You can win and lose you a game, so these are huge for Banerjee. Up 5, trying to seal the deal against this Leto Falcons boys basketball team. First free throw is up, rattles around the rim, but falls in. Everybody taking a collective gasp in the gym, and then can take a sigh of relief as it's now 59 to 53. That's free throw to make it 3 possessions. In and out, and we're still at a 6.2 possession game. 25 seconds in the lane. Fortuga goes up, and he's able to work easily into the lane. Now Sardinia is fouled. He's wrapped up. 59-55, a 4-point lead for the Warriors, and more free throws. And the fouls against Gerald Manuel is second personal. 8th team foul for the Falcons, who trail by 4, 59 to 55. Again, key free throws for Sardinia. Puts up the first one and kicks out to the right side. Chase down rebound for Fortuga. Fortuga up over the timeline in the lane, going up for the shot. Tries to put it home. No good. And Justin Daniels gets the rebound and is wrapped up for the foul against by Gerald Manuel. That's his third personal and the 19th foul. Head coach Bill Robertson just not pleased with the effort on that attempt down the floor. At the line, it's Justin Daniels. Warriors up by 4. Off the heel, it clicks out. And the rebound easily for Jose LeBron. Now it's Stevens up at the top. Gives it to the right wing side. With 4 seconds left, the triple is no good for LeBron. And there's a foul after. 59-55, Warriors lead with 1.4. And they're going to win their first game in the last 6 tries. Started off 2-0, lost the last 5 as Sardinia knocks down the first one. Makes it 60-55, a 5-point lead. Second one is up, knocks it down, 61-55. 6-point lead. Off the inbound, and time runs out, and the shot taken after the horn, and that's it. The Warriors snap their 5-game losing streak in on the winning side of things, as the Warriors are now 3-5 overall and 1-5 in district play, and the Leto Falcons fall to 0-7 and 0-6 in district play. We'll have the girls game coming up, the finals 61-55 between the boys contest for the boys Steinbrenner Warriors against the Leto Falcons. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the start of the girls contest here. And looks like we'll actually be starting close to on time. First time this year. So make sure to check out the girls game. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back for the Lady Falcons and the Lady Warriors coming up next on GSHS Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Ed Sheeran. As always, God bless.